I learn from these gals that I'd like any characterization I take on. I think there is something noble that I learn from them, and just investigating their natures and, you know, their that experience and how they inform a story. This story is very important. I think it's a very special story the great gift of this film is there's a huge amount of self-reflection I know that I experience when I see this film. And Sam, I looked at in a very spiritual way. She is a guide for Hank's character, a spiritual guide that helps, that gives him food and advice and analysis and criticism and love and friendship on his journey to reconciliation with his dad.
How do you choose your roles, and because you're very busy and you do very different things?
Yeah, they choose me. I like to think. I mean, I things just waft my way, and they either bite me or they don't. You know, you look at it as a roller coaster ride, and you take a look at how many loops and, you know, what the features are, and you either choose to get in that cart or you don't. And I do. It's like, you want to feel like a trapeze artist, you know, when someone hangs that swing, and you look for that opportunity. In this case, the great appeal was to investigate that sort of the potence of first love lost with someone like Robert Downey Jr.
And also, Samantha, is a very independent woman, but very grounded.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're like that, or am I mythifying, creating a myth out of it?
On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I'm like that. On Tuesdays, Thursdays,
no, really.
I'm the opposite.
Really?
No, you know, that's a great I'm a walking contradiction that way. My mom will tell you that I am not like that at all.
When it comes to father, son, or daughter, and
parent, children,
because you have kids too, how would you define a good parent? Or
you know, I think a good parent is one that just strives every breath, every thought, every action to hone that child, to give him the wisdom, the encouragement, the love, to help mold that child to be the best possible version of himself or herself that they can be.
I want to ask you this, but sometimes Hollywood produces divas that are unbearable. How come you're so grounded and you're not like that? But it's true. You're normal.
I'm about to burst out in tears right now, by the way.
Really?
And then I will completely disprove that theory. I'm surrounded by people who are a tremendous ballast for me in those times when I feel completely out of control and overwhelmed. You know, I take my role as a mother that is paramount in my life. You know, and career oftentimes now these days just is a far second.